Hi, I am Janae Gutierrez with Young Living Legacy Team. I'm an independent distributor with Young Living Essential Oils, and I am just here to say welcome to Young Living. I'm so excited that you have your premium starter kit, and you could possibly be scratching your head saying, what did that lady say I'm supposed to do with all this stuff? So that's what we're going to go through today. Try to give you a little bit of help and a little reminder, maybe a little refresher course on what all this stuff is good for and how to get the best use out of it. So in your premium starter kit, you should have gotten this product guide. Your white box here is your basic starter kit. Underneath that is all of this stuff right here. We're going to go through that in more detail. You should have your home diffuser. You might have this rose home diffuser or the aroma home diffuser, depending on what you chose. And you should have this fabulous Everyday Oils collection, which is the reason why you bought this premium starter kit in the first place, because you got all of these oils for half price, actually more than half price, by buying it in the premium starter kit and getting your wholesale membership with Young Living. So we're very excited for you to get started. So let's go through these things a little bit. In your white box, you pull out the little inside part there, the purple part, and you have some brochures. You have a welcome folder that welcomes you to Young Living, and on page 4 it gives you some ideas on how to get started on a few of our oils and how to use some of them. There's even a recipe in there for lavender lemonade. And then in the little seed booklet, it tells you more about our company, and if you're interested in sharing Young Living with others, like the person that shared this with you, if you're interested in that, this gives you a little guide, reference guide, as to how to get started doing that and why you'd want to do that, who Young Living is, and what you could do with this opportunity. So on page 10, it even shows you that you could earn $2,000 in the first 3 months if you chose to start this up as a part-time business. So you might want to take a peek at that, or at least hold on to it maybe for the future. You have directions on how to insert the roller ball, which you can put inside your Stress Away or any oil of your choice out of your Everyday Oils collection. And you have a distributor contact sheet here, distributor resource guide, and it gives you some resources on how to contact us through social media. That's the company at large, and then there are independent distributor resources as well. And right down here is our customer service phone number, so I recommend you put that in your phone and have that on speed dial, because that's what I did. There's a video on YouTube that I would love for you to watch. It's called This is Young Living. So if you go to Young Living's YouTube channel and spend 5 minutes watching that video, I think that might help you fall more in love with our company too. But the best way to fall in love with our company is to just really use our products. So that's what we want to encourage you to do. In this top part of your white box, you got 10 samples of our 5 most popular oils. And you can carry those with you for easy access, or you can share them with people. When you find out how much peppermint helps you with a stomach ache or with a headache, or how Thieves helps you to get rid of a sore throat, or how Peace and Calming helped you to sleep, whatever it is, you're going to start wanting to share that with your friends. So we have these little sample sachets, and you can slide one into one of these business cards here, write your name and number on there, and give it to your friend or family or a person you talk to in the grocery store. And again, you get your 5 milliliter bottle of Stress Away and the roller ball that you can put in any of the bottles. And so you want to be sure you take this apart. Sometimes that roller ball slides down in there and gets lost. But one of the best things, in my opinion, that you get in your kit is the Ningxia Red samples. These are 2 of our 2-ounce pouches of Ningxia Red. We also sell these in a 30-count box. So these are really, really fabulous to have. Throw them in your refrigerator, get them nice and cold, and when you need an afternoon pick-me-up or a morning pick-me-up, or you just want to try something new, and you're ready to try your Ningxia Red, shake up that little pouch because it's 50% puree, so be sure to shake it up. And you can drink it straight from the pouch, or you can pour it over ice, and you can even dilute it a little bit with a little bit of water if you want to over ice. But you're going to love Ningxia Red. We have a whole class on Ningxia Red. It is helping people with so many different ailments, improving vision, helping to balance blood sugars with diabetes, decreasing inflammation, and helping with arthritic pain as a result, and other inflammation issues. So enjoy your Ningxia Red, and you'll want to find out more about it, I guarantee. So our product guide is something that you might take for granted or just kind of pass over, but I think it's a really valuable tool. I love my product guide. I carry it with me in my car at all times because I don't really memorize the prices. These things I add to my order are pretty much every day, just like adding bananas to my groceries. And so when someone says, hey, that peppermint worked really well for my headache, how much is that for a bottle? I have to pull out my product guide, and in there it will tell me what the wholesale price is, what the retail price is, and what the PV is. So PV stands for personal volume. So each item has, or product volume, each item has a product volume, and it's usually dollar for dollar, unless you're looking at like diffusers or business products. So the first few pages is our single oils, and then it goes into our blends, and then it goes into our roll-ons and our massage oils, and we have our nutrition called Living. No, our nutrition is called Nutrition. Living is our personal care products. And then we have our non-toxic Thieves line of non-toxic toothpaste and household cleaner and other things. So you're going to want to hold on to this product kit because we really want to mentor and coach and help you transition to a more of a non-toxic lifestyle. Getting the starter kit's just the beginning. One of the ways that you can transition into that non-toxic lifestyle is to plug in your diffuser and start using that baby. So this is, you might have the rose diffuser or the aroma diffuser. They both have a well inside here with a little fill line right there. And you want to make sure to not overfill or it won't work. You have to let it dry out. And they both have a one-button power switch that controls everything. So on the rose diffuser is in the front, and it's going to control how long it goes on for, whether or not the light's on or whether or not you shut it off. Use your little instruction booklet and get to know your diffuser so that you can get the best use out of it. And it will automatically shut off when the water runs out if that's the setting that you have it on. So that's a really great safety feature. There are all kinds of benefits to diffusing essential oils, from therapeutic to scientific. So the oils get into our bloodstream when we breathe them in, and they affect us at a physiological level, psychological level, and they just can be really powerful. So they can be purifying the air, providing disinfecting. No more Lysol in our house, no more Febreze, nothing like that. Home diffusion is the way to go. So most people want to add another diffuser to their collection as soon as they get this diffuser and start using it. So there are more diffusers or this available in the product guide. It can help uplift a mood, and like I said, Thieves has a 99.96% kill rate of airborne pathogens when it's diffused. Nursing homes are using diffusers to help seniors to improve their balance and to improve their mood. It's being used in cancer clinics to help people deal with the anxiety of their disease, diffusing lavender in particular, I believe. So here's why you bought this fabulous premium starter kit. It's for this Everyday Oils collection. So you have 4 singles and 6 blends in here, okay? So you got a total of 7 blends because you also got your stress away. So lemon, remember with our citrus oils, they detoxify. They eat petrochemicals for a living. That's what they do. That's what their job is. So when you drink lemon in your water, which we do every day, pretty much I think every water bottle I have has one of our citrus oils in it. You can even add it to your tea or whatever. You want to be drinking it in ceramic, like if you're drinking hot lemon water for sore throat, or in glass or stainless steel. So there are some high quality glass and stainless steel out there. Even Costco has them right now, Target has them. So you want to be sure to drink out of that. Do not drink your lemon water out of plastic. Please, please. You'll be putting more toxins into your body and doing more harm. Lavender is our Swiss Army knife of essential oils. One of the ways that people really love to use our lavender oil is to help with allergy symptoms. So I was at a friend's house and she has cats, I was having a bad reaction, and I took lavender, just put it right on the outside of my nose, my nostrils, I actually rubbed it a little bit on the inside, and my symptoms went away within 5 minutes. And I've seen this happen time and time again with people. There are all kinds of protocols where people use lavender and even a couple other oils to help them with allergies. So it is a natural antihistamine, God's antihistamine. Peppermint is the head to toe oil. I call it the head to toe oil because it's good for headaches, good for tummy aches, good for knee pain or muscle pain, and good even for toe fungus. Peppermint is actually antifungal. So I use peppermint for headaches. I use it for neck pain, back pain, low back pain. You know that your knee starts hurting when you do plyo or whatever. It's great for helping to relieve muscle pain. Frankincense. In the Middle East, it is called the cure-all. I am not claiming it's a cure-all because I'm legally not allowed to, but in the Middle East, that's how they refer to frankincense. So I always try to keep this on hand for big issues, pneumonia or infections. When I had a bad infection on my foot last year, I chose to use frankincense as my antibiotic. So I would make up capsules. You can buy empty capsules, and I would take that as my antibiotic and my pain relief. It's also strongly anti-tumoral. So right now we're using it on our dog who has a lipoma under his front shoulder, and we're trying to get rid of it using the oil so we don't have to pay $800 for surgery and all that good stuff. Your blends. Thieves Essential Oil Blend. This is why we got started with Young Living. When we saw a slide that said it could kill Pseudomonas and staph, we wanted that because my granddaughter has cystic fibrosis, and we wanted to do everything we could to minimize her respiratory illnesses as she's growing up. And so we bought it. We got started because of Thieves, and it has proven itself true on several occasions. My daughter had a mold infestation, and all they used was Thieves oil and Thieves household cleaner, and they were able to get rid of all the toxic black mold that was in their house, the Stachybotrys, and the other mold spores that were in there. So Thieves has proven itself time and time again with us. Peace and Calming is a lovely blend. I really love the scent of Peace and Calming. It has ylang-ylang and some orange and tangerine. So it was actually created by Gary Young to help kids with ADHD symptoms. He was completely heartsick over the amount of children that were being put on Ritalin and other medications in the, I think, late 80s, early 90s. So he created Peace and Calming. So a lot of people use it to help them with hyperactivity or anxiety. My husband uses it to help him sleep at night. He puts a couple drops in his hand, rubs his hand together, applies it to the bottom of his feet, and then cups his hands over his mouth and breathes it in. It's a great one to diffuse at night too in the bedroom. Valor is a blend that I love the smell of Valor as well, and it has frankincense in it. So it, like frankincense, can help cross the blood-brain barrier and get into the lymphatic region and help with our emotions. So Valor is used by a lot of people to help them with their depression symptoms. Valor and lemon together is a good combination for that. So, or Valor and Joy. So I use Valor for back pain. So you apply it, and it actually helps. If you apply Valor before a chiropractor adjustment, it can help you hold your adjustment longer. And I didn't really believe that was true until my friend did it. She'd bought the kit. She had been putting Valor on before going to her chiropractor visits. And after about the 3rd week, her chiropractor says, "Boy, you really are holding your adjustments well lately." And it just really, affirmed for me that it really does go in and help align the spine. The Valor is known as chiropractor in a bottle. So if you're dealing with spinal issues and our spine's connected to so much, you might want to start your base of application with Valor, and then you can apply other oils on top of that. And I'll talk more about that in a minute, like with Panaway or with peppermint. Joy is a blend that has rose oil and jasmine. It's very flowery, a little sweet. Some people absolutely love to wear it as a perfume. I personally put a roller ball on Joy and give it to my 4-year-old granddaughter when she's struggling with stress and anxiety and, social situations, or her sister's screaming a lot or whatever. And she likes to apply it behind her ears and on her neck and on her wrist and breathe it in. So she really loves her Joy. Purification is a blend that has what most of us know of as tea tree oil in it, and that's Melaleuca, and it's great for acne or wounds. It's highly antiseptic, and we use it because it also has citronella in it, so we use it to repel insects. So we make a mosquito spray with it, and it's great because I'm making this non-toxic mosquito spray repellent for 90 cents. And it's non-toxic, it's completely safe, it's actually benefiting our bodies. And that's what's wonderful about our oils. The oils are not only non-harmful, they're actually benefiting us at the same time. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Panaway is the blend with the child-proof lid on it because it has wintergreen, which has methyl salicylate as one of its main chemical constituents. And methyl salicylate is also the main chemical constituent in aspirin. So the FDA asked us to put a child-proof lid on it, which we are happy to do to keep everyone as safe as possible, although there's never been any studies showing that it can cause any harm. Also has peppermint, clove, and helichrysum. So it was actually created to help people with arthritic pain because the helichrysum helps to increase blood circulation. And you know our joints are avascular, so they're don't have a lot of blood circulation without a little bit of help. So the Panaway is great for arthritic pain. I've used it for sciatica. And we mostly carry it with us when we go backpacking because if we get a sprain, you know, I'm going to follow the first aid procedures, right? But before I apply my ice and compression, I'm going to apply my Panaway. Then I'm going to apply my ice, and then I'm going to, you know, wrap it, and then I'm going to rest it and elevate it. So I always carry Panaway with us for that. Thankfully, we've never had to use it, and I hope it stays that way. Not for that anyway, but I've used it for a lot of other things. Last week, I pulled a muscle in my lower back doing deadlifts at the gym. So Panaway, I applied Valor Copaiba, which is a single oil, and Panaway, and then peppermint even on top of that. So it really helped though. Next day I was fine. So I love my oils. So one other thing about your oils is some of them are considered hot oils. So every oil has a label, and you can read on there whether or not you should dilute it. So you're going to see that where it says topical, and if it says dilute, then that means to dilute it with a carrier oil. You're not going to be diluting it with water. So carrier oils are your fatty vegetable oils. I recommend you use organic because it is going to be going on your skin and being absorbed. So be sure to read your labels. Get to know your oils. When you first have them, they're very, very concentrated. They're very concentrated. So start with 1 to 2 drops. Read your labels. If it says to dilute, go ahead and dilute. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to slow down the absorption rate. And if you're a fair-skinned person or you're putting the oils on a child, you definitely want to follow the carrier oil ratios. And then as you get used to your oils and you get used to how your body responds and how your kids respond, then you can use a little bit more discernment and common sense for yourself. But follow the safety labels. And if you get it in a sensitive area like your eyes, you don't wash them out with water. You actually use oil. So I got some peppermint in my little granddaughter's eyes the other day because I'm putting it on to help clear up her nose, right? And she says, no, I need veggie oil. I need veggie oil. So I run downstairs and I grab the coconut oil and go back upstairs. And by then her eyes are done watering and it doesn't bother her anymore. But we put a little coconut oil on and she's fine. She's good to go. So that's what a carrier oil is. Forgot to mention that we have a carrier oil called V6. And that's used in raindrop therapy. It's used in our massage oils. So it's a blend of, like walnut and almond oil and coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil. And what I really like about it, this is my preferred method when I'm using a carrier oil with my oils, is that it absorbs quickly. So especially if I'm making a massage oil, I want to use my V6 because it's not going to stain my clothes like my coconut oil does. And believe me, I've had a lot of stained clothes. So, you might be asking, oh yay, I love my oils, I love my kit, what do I do next? Well, this came in that little white box, this little brochure. Tells you, again, it's a great chart to hang up as you're getting used to your oils. Tells you about the oils in your kit. Has a couple other popular oils on there, like Deep Relief, this roll-on right here. That is one of the oils that I don't go without. I love that for neck pain and back pain. Sleek Essential Oil, another one. We have a whole Sleek weight loss line. On the back side, it has some of our Essential Rewards kits that the company has put together, and the price is reduced by about 5 to 8%, and wholesale members can be enrolled in our Essential Rewards program, which I'll talk more about. So some other must-haves are ones to help balance hormones. I have a video that says what oils do you use every day. Talks a little bit more about that. So those are some of the things that people usually get started with. Ningxia Red is often what we get started with next, or maybe trying our Thieves Household Cleaner next. Progessence Plus to help balance hormones. So here's the Essential Rewards Auto Ship program. This is where you can earn free products. Every company has a customer appreciation program, and we're no different. So you get reduced shipping. You can change your order every month. You get those eligibility for those reduced kits that I just showed you that are already reduced from 5 to 8%. And you earn points for your order. So if your order is 100 PV, you're going to earn 10 points, which is basically $10. And you get to choose how you want to spend it. So after month 2 of being on the program, you can redeem your points toward product, or you can accumulate them for up to 12 months. And a lot of people accumulate them to Christmas and buy Christmas gifts with them. Some people buy all their household items on their monthly ER order and then use their ER points to get things that they might not normally buy that might be considered luxury. Like I like ylang-ylang, or I've been wanting to save up for jasmine, something like that that's not a part of my health regimen, but something that I would like to have. Or to try more supplements too is another great way, or some of our other non-toxic personal care items, shampoo and different things. So I definitely encourage you to get on the Essential Rewards program before you place your next order. And one of the greatest things is there is no risk. If you decide that you do not want to place a 50 PV order every month, then you can go ahead and cancel it. But I can pretty much guarantee you will want to continue because, like I said, we want to mentor and coach you in transitioning into a non-toxic lifestyle, and this is a great program to help you do that. So as a wholesale member, you're going to sign in at youngliving.com or youngliving.org, and you're going to have a screen here that comes up, and it's going to have Essential Rewards on the left. It's going to have a regular order. Again, that will be your wholesale pricing for you, but you won't earn Essential Rewards points with that or get the reduced shipping. And then if you start sharing and sponsoring people, you'll have Downline Viewer where that will show up. And then you have member resources. So as a wholesale member, you can click on that button and it will take you to all kinds of resources. So a Young Living blog, it takes you to recorded audios about our products. It takes you to even some PowerPoints that are in there. So you can just really explore around and see what's back there. Our procedures and policies is in there. You got it in your kit, but it's also back there in your member resources. So there are all kinds of resources available for you. Your sponsor is your best resource. There's endless Facebook groups, YouTube videos. We have a YouTube channel, Young Living, the company does, and so do a lot of independent distributors like myself. Youngliving.org, which is what I almost just showed you, the member resources. The Young Living app for your phone. There's newsletters that distributors send out. I send out one every week. If you're interested, I can put you on that list. And there's reference books available through Life Science Publishers and Abundant Health for You. So there are so many resources available to you. Don't hesitate to ask any questions that you have, because how far you can go in this lifestyle and how much you can learn is really pretty much endless, and it's a very exciting journey. So I encourage you to get started, to have fun experiencing your oils. Use caution. Enjoy your resources, your references. You probably have a reference book that your sponsor gave you. Decide what's most important to you. Where do you want to start? Look that up and see what it recommends, and get started there. So enjoy, have fun. Please ask your sponsor any questions or leave a comment below. And we look forward to hearing about your transformations of living a life of wellness, purpose, and abundance.